Hey everyone, welcome back. Are you someone who loves that classic Christmas tree look, but wants a little bit more glamour, a little bit more grandeur to their Christmas tree? Then this is the style for you. This subtle variation of elegance that this tree delivers makes it a staple for any home, and also a style that I have had in my own home for many years. And the best part is, I have found all kinds of items to make this tree look elegant and designer, so you can consider me your personal shopping assistant, as I have the links for all the items that you'll see in this video in the description below. It's going to be a lot of fun, so let's get started. In our 16 Christmas tree design series, this is tree number 14, and this is called the Golden Ruby. This tree is such a stunning variation on the classic Christmas tree, with its beautiful bright red hues and its very just elegant gold touches. This is a Christmas tree that it just screams classic Christmas tree in a very elegant home. And so this one is one that never goes out of style. So you can enjoy this every year, no matter what your style of your home is and what your theme is. There will always be lots of options for you every year to add new and exciting elements to this Christmas tree. Additionally, if you already have this Christmas tree style, you can look through this video and see if there's anything that inspires you to elevate that design even further. So I'm going to give you some designer tips in this video as well, to really make sure that you're presenting this Christmas tree in its best light. And so let's get started by talking about how we're going to create the base for this Christmas tree. And the best way to do that in this case, in my opinion, is with a really nice classic green Christmas tree. And really, I think that a wider Christmas tree is a really elegant way to present this tree, if your space allows for it. Certainly, if you need a taller, slimmer tree, this is also a beautiful variation. But if you can do a nice wide Christmas tree, I think that looks really nice. Now, the other thing that you could consider is potentially a gold Christmas tree. If you really wanted to increase that glamour even to the next level, that would be a fun way to do that. Moving on from the Christmas tree, the ribbon options for this type of tree are really quite stunning, and so you really want to get the high impact with the ribbon on this Christmas tree. And so your really nice velvets, for example, and a red and gold ribbon that is just stunning with this beautiful gold border. It's a nice large 4-inch ribbon that's just going to add a lot of drama to your tree. Now you can layer that in with, for example, some of the gold ribbon that has a lot of accent to it. And even though these ribbons are a little bit more extravagant, you can consider these kind of the main show of your Christmas tree. These are definitely going to be centerpieces. So you'll reuse these ribbons every year. Just make sure that you store them properly back on the ribbon reel, so that way they don't get any unusual creases and such, and they always stay nice for your Christmas tree decorating. We have this beautiful filigree ribbon with the red and the gold put through, as well as this red and gold embroidered ribbon that is also an absolutely stunning piece. And again, all of these ribbons are just a little bit extra and definitely the center jewel to this golden ruby Christmas tree. Moving into the picks, I think that some beautiful red and gold picks in this tree, just to add in some dimension and layer, are really going to add that subtle designer effect to the tree. So the first one I have is just this little cluster with the bird and the Christmas bulb together, just in this nice little arrangement that could add a little bit of that scenery throughout the tree. And then I also have a very nice gold and red leaf spray that would look beautiful in any tree assortment, as well as some gold berries and some gold stems. I think that just adding those gold accents in and throughout the tree with that layer of dimension that comes off of the tree is a really beautiful way to make this look designer. And one of the finds that I got here that I thought was particularly beautiful were these baby breaths in this red color that I thought was a really nice and interesting piece that could really pop throughout a Christmas tree as well. Now that's a good segue into the florals. This is a great Christmas tree for florals, and so your classic poinsettias, of course, are going to be perfect in this Christmas tree. Whether you want to go with a darker, a little bit more maroon type of poinsettia versus a brighter red, this is going to depend a little bit on the ribbon choice that you select for this Christmas tree. And then I also have a nice red and gold poinsettia that would be quite beautiful. A gold poinsettia separately that is also quite nice. And then something a little bit unexpected, maybe consider placing roses in your Christmas tree. Not just because my name is Rose, but I'm partial to this idea. I think that it's a very beautiful and elegant touch to a Christmas tree. Also because it's a little bit unexpected, and I like to do things that way when not everything has to be exactly the way that it is on the Christmas showroom. Now lastly, one of my favorite types of florals, as you guys know, are magnolias, and I found a very nice red magnolia pick here for you as well. And any of these flowers are just going to really complement the ribbon centerpiece on your Christmas tree. Now for the ornaments of this tree, this is going to be something where I'm going to be adding in that sparkle. And so what I would consider are some really nice mixed red and gold ornaments. These are quite common, with the gold glitter over top of the red. And that variation is just so pretty and so beautiful together. And you can mix these throughout the tree just to give it that nice complement to what you've already placed on the tree. A kind of unexpected option that is really quite beautiful are these Fabergé red and gold ornaments that are these nice beautiful eggs, and I just think these are such a royal and elegant touch that you can add the impact and glamour to your Christmas tree. Now you can just consider even some plain ornaments, just a bulk order of gold or even red, and just the larger of the red ornaments I think would be quite beautiful, and even extra large red ornaments that you can put around the base of the Christmas tree as somewhat of a supporting structure to your tree skirt would also look very beautiful and quite stunning. And lastly, on the ornaments, I wanted to mention just a very nice little ruby type of ornament, because guys, this is called the golden ruby, so we have to sprinkle in a couple gemstones. Now to top this tree off, you can use picks on this tree to get a really beautiful effect. You can also use your florals. I tend to use a really beautiful bouquet of florals as a tree topper for this style commonly. You can mix florals and picks together to get that bouquet, but with a little bit more dimension of that jutting effect off the tree. Or you could consider a little bit more of a classic option. So for example, a beautiful bow topper on these trees, and you can get these pre-made off of Amazon if you're not a good bow maker. I understand that this is a little bit difficult to get that effect, so there's two options there, as well as a beautiful glass handmade option that is just stunning. This is really a classic, and really they have such beautiful variations there that can be a nice accent to this glamorous tree. And lastly, to create the bottom of this tree, you're going to want to keep two things in mind. So first of all, one of my favorite tricks is to decorate a Christmas tree all the way to the floor. And how do you do that? Well, I do that by adding garland to the bottom of my Christmas tree and anchoring that in, and then just using that as an extension to my tree. And I actually show you that in my Winter Wonderland home series video, where I decorate one in my own home, and I'll show you how to extend that all the way to the floor. When you do that, you can then take your ornaments all the way to the floor, like I had mentioned previously with the large oversized red ornaments. Then they can create a somewhat of a tree skirt on your tree. It's very nice dramatic effect. If you don't take your tree and decorate it all the way to the floor, then you want to make sure you have a beautiful tree skirt or tree collar to really accent this Christmas tree. And so I have a couple of options for you. I have the scallop skirt as well as a really nice tree collar, and also just this beautiful red ruffled tutu effect skirt, which you can layer up to make it nice and full. For the tree skirts, sometimes you can add a blanket underneath of them to give them a little bit more volume so they're not just laying flat. I think that's a good effect. And lastly, guys, another thing that I like to do with my Christmas trees are actually drape the bottom of the Christmas trees, and this creates a really beautiful effect. And this is something you can see in my Christmas tree draping video, and it would complement this high fashion Christmas tree as well. I bet you guys didn't realize there were so many ways that you could finish out your Christmas tree, but those last little details and those last touches are what make this tree go to the next level. This is what's going to make your tree just go from ordinary to designer, from wow, to just over the top. And so you can really take a design tip that you heard here today and use it on a tree that you already have at home. You don't even need to purchase anything. Just try to do these little tweaks and just see how that's going to change your Christmas tree for the better. So guys, I really have a lot of fun with this video today. Let me know in the comments below which has been your favorite in the Christmas tree series so far. And also, if you have been inspired by any of the Christmas trees in this series, make sure that you do send me your pictures, because the competition is almost over. We only have 2 more videos, and I'm going to be selecting 3 winners from the Christmas trees that you send me, and we're going to have 3 prizes. So one of the prizes will be my book, The Grandeur of Christmas, and the other 2 will be a surprise. So you have to stick around and find out what that's going to be. But your tree will be featured in a video for everyone to see. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So get those photos submitted. The next tree in the Christmas series is going to be the Gilded Onyx, and so also a beautiful high drama Christmas tree of this black and gold together. And this is really going to be something that is out of the ordinary, but definitely worth coming back to take a look at. I'm excited to be finishing out this series with a couple of high design Christmas trees that just complement any home. So guys, if you liked that video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.